Hello. Um, as most of us already know, next month is Pride Month, and I wanted to go through some comprehensive studies and show how far back queer love appeared, whether or not that's gay, lesbian, bisexual, whatever you may want to call it. We're just gonna go back into history, and to start off, the Song Dynasty. That's the first in China recorded of two gay men. And this is all the way back in, I think, 960 to 1279. Then also in the Ming and Qing dynasty, it was also recorded a lot. And I really hope I said that right because I tried to look it online, and if I didn't say that right, I'm gonna cry. But um, that's in China's history when it was recorded most of. It was also in a book. The book in English terms called Confucianism. I don't know if as I tried to say the Chinese version, but I'm horrible. um, I would suggest to go read that. I don't know how deeply in detail it goes about queer people. I think it mentions about a male to male relationship, but I don't know how deeply it goes into it. But I would suggest to go read it if you want to learn more. In the story Leftover Peach, um, set in the spring and the autumn era, the historian Han Fei mentioned about a relationship in the book between Mei I hope I said that right, and Dukeling, um, sharing a peach together. Then, in the story of the cut sleeve, it records Emperor Ai of Han sharing a bed with his lover, Doksun. Then later, Emperor Ai cuts his sleeve to not awake his lover, who is gripped onto his sleeve. Then the scholar Peng Guanden recorded that many emperors in the Han Dynasty that they had multiple male partners. Then moving into the Tang Dynasty, China became very influenced with Western and Central Asia ideology, and so the Song Dynasty was the last main dynasty to actually accept and tolerate male lovers. Um, yeah. So that's China for you. I will go through the rest now, and I'm sorry if I mispronounce any names. I'm trying so hard here, but I hope you enjoy this. Then in Japan, during the Edo period, it was the first um, acknowledged period when gay relations were a thing. Um, in Japan, it was called Wakashido. I hope I said that right. Sadly, this was a lot like the pederasty in ancient Greece. Basically meaning that older men would interact with younger men or even boys in romantic and sexual acts. I don't know if this exactly means pedophilia, but I wouldn't put it too far from the pos- possibility. This is similar to how in the Bible the main verse that people use against gay people was actually a translation and change from older men um, how do I say this for TikTok reasons? PMP, younger boys, and that kind of stuff. And I hate to say this, but this shit was so common in the past, and it's horrible. Then in the classic literature, The Tale of Genji, it talks about older men being attracted to the beauty of young boys. Fuck, I hate that. But let's just hope that means adult young boys. Please. Then in the Meiji era, homophobia became a really big topic due to Western ideology. Several members of Korea's nobility and Buddhist monks have declared their attraction for the same sex. Even some Korean emperors from thousands of years ago have been known to have male lovers.